If you take a keyboard and put it on steroids, you get this, and it's awesome. Hey, what's up? Laterverse here, and this is the Royal Kludge RK84. It is a mechanical keyboard which comes with plethora of features and ways to customize it. I am really excited to show you what this keyboard can do, but let's start off with the overall body. It is a 75% keyboard layout which doesn't include a number pad, but does include the other important keys. It comes in a black or white finish, and the build quality is not cheap. It's actually very solid, and it has a lot of heft to it. In addition, it comes with two magnetic pad foots if you want to increase the angle from an 8-degree incline to a 12-degree incline. You do not need to worry about them coming off when the keyboard is on the surface, but stronger magnets would have been appreciated. Next, let's talk about the most important part, connection. There are three modes of connecting this keyboard. First being the wired option with the provided USB-C to USB-A wire. There's not much to mention about that, as this is the most standard way. Next option is using a 2.4 GHz USB connection. The nice thing is that there is a place to store this receiver when not in use. Lastly, the third option being wirelessly connecting through Bluetooth. The nice thing is that through Bluetooth you are able to connect to 3 devices at once. You can simply switch between these devices with a simple click. One thing I did not like is the way we switch between the three modes of connection. It is not intuitive and requires some brain power to remember. Also, a less concerning point, but still worth mentioning, is that those switches are underneath the keyboard. It would have been nice to have them located on the side like the keyboards from Keychron. Another interesting feature which I would like to mention is that this keyboard includes a small USB hub, which lets the keyboard send additional peripherals to the device when connected using the wire. For example, you can connect your mouse or any storage devices. Now let's talk about how we can customize and personalize our keyboard. You have the option to hot swap your key switches. So underneath the keycaps are switches which are the mechanisms that enable you to type faster and more precisely. By default, you have the option to choose between 3 different key switches. Each type of switches have their own level of noise and tactility. The options are blue, brown, and red. Since red is the most quietest of the 3, I chose red. If black was an option, I would have chosen those as they are even quieter, but some people prefer the other options. And the nice thing is that since they are hot swappable switches, if later you want to get different switches, you can do so. In addition, if you are into RGB, then this keyboard has a lot of options to choose from. And the keycaps do a good job to let the light through the letters. Another way you can customize your keyboard is that if you like the floating key look, you can take off the top frame, which is nice. And if you really want to get personal, Royal Kludge also has software to customize the functionality of your keys even further. And lastly, if you really want to get fancy, you can easily replace the keycaps with your own custom keycaps. Maybe I'll do that in the future as well. Who knows? Another important point to mention is that this keyboard includes a 3750 milliamp battery. It should last for a long time on one charge if you have the RGB lights turned off. Overall, I really like this keyboard. The only thing I would buy with this keyboard is a keyboard palm rest. The nice thing is that this keyboard works well with my mouse as it has a very similar feature set. Click here to watch that video. There is also a giveaway going on there. If you want to watch the video of everything I bought with this keyboard, click here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, later.